Presented by Listen Headlines. Latest financial news from trusted sources.
Forex Live. November 24. 7:24 America, New York. The bond market may not offer much else before Thanksgiving, but it will remain a focus point after. 10-year Treasury yields on the verge of a breakout? The trendline resistance for 10-year yields at around 1.68% is keeping a lid on action so far on the week and may perhaps stay that way until the holiday period is over. Forex Live. November 24. 7:13 America, New York. OPEC members said to meet on the 1st of December with OPEC Plus meeting planned for the 2nd of December. Reuters reports, citing two sources, that means it is all going to go according to schedule, with the JMMC to convene on the 30th of November before the meetings come about.
BBC News Business. November 24. 7-Eleven America, New York. Food choice cut this Christmas, suppliers warn. Supply chain issues could mean consumers will have less food choice this Christmas, suppliers tell MPs.
New York Times Business. November 24. 7:02 America, New York. CEOs tell analysts what they're thankful for. It's the season, so some business leaders have opened up about why they're grateful. What will business leaders say they're thankful for at the Thanksgiving table?
Forex Live. November 24. 7 o'clock America, New York. U.S. MBA mortgage applications W.E. The 19th of November plus 1.8% versus minus 2.8% prior. Latest data from the Mortgage Bankers Association for the week ending 19 November 2021 to minus 2.8% market index 651.3 versus 639.9 prior. Purchase index 295.7 versus 282.5 prior.
Wall Street Journal Markets. November 24. 7 o'clock America, New York. Model portfolio assets hit record highs. BlackRock added inflation protection and fallen angel bond investments to model portfolios last month, unleashing big fund flows.
Forex Live. November 24. 6:46 America, New York. German coalition to prioritize overcoming pandemic, calls it most important job. Reuters reports, citing senior officials familiar with talks between the parties, just some details before the official announcement, which is said to come around 1400 GMT.
Wall Street Journal Markets. November 24. 6:34 America, New York. Gap, Nordstrom, HP, Autodesk. What to watch when the stock market opens today. Gap said it was struggling with supply chain issues. HP gave an upbeat forecast. Wall Street Journal Markets. November 24. 6:32 America, New York. Jack Ma's Ant rebrands some credit offerings as part of overhaul. Ant Group has started making it clear to customers if they are borrowing from outside lenders or from the company itself, as Jack Ma's financial technology giant continues to fall in line with Chinese regulations.
Wall Street Journal U.S. Business. November 24. 6:32 America, New York. Jack Ma's Ant rebrands some credit offerings as part of overhaul. Ant Group has started making it clear to customers if they are borrowing from outside lenders or from the company itself, as Jack Ma's financial technology giant continues to fall in line with Chinese regulations.
Global Economy. November 24. 6:31 America, New York. The US-WTO relationship remains flimsy. New administration yet to convince us that it's serious about being more involved in events in Geneva.
Daily FX Market News. November 24. 6:30 America, New York. Gold price analysis. Fed appointment, rate hike expectations and AMP. Strong USD weigh on gold. Gold looks unlikely to break above 1800 with the recent rise in Treasury yields across the board and a rampant dollar keeping it at bay.
Forex Live. November 24. 6 o'clock America, New York. UK November CBI trends total orders 26 versus 9 prior. Latest data released by CBI the 24th of November 2021. CBI notes that, on price expectations, CBI's measure, which gauges price expectations in the next 3 months, jumped from 59 in October to 67, the highest since May 1977.
Wall Street Journal U.S. Business. November 24. 5:49 America, New York. Messy battle brews over scholastic succession. After the death of longtime head Richard Robinson, his two sons are facing off with his former girlfriend, an executive who inherited all his possessions and controlling stake in the publisher.
Wall Street Journal Markets. November 24. 5:33 America, New York. Treasury's 20-year bond struggles to catch on. The yield on the 20-year Treasury bond is higher than the yield on the 30-year bond, a sign that demand for the relatively new type of security is less strong than officials and investors had expected. Wall Street Journal Markets. November 24. 5:32 America New York. Jamie Dimon says he would bet J.P. Morgan will outlive China's Communist Party. The chief executive made the comment during an event at Boston College, in response to an audience question about doing business in China.
Wall Street Journal U.S. Business. November 24. 5:30 America New York, U.S. jobless claims expected to edge down. Employers likely curbed layoffs last week as demand for labor remains strong, economists say. Wall Street Journal U.S. Business. November 24. 5:30 America New York, COVID-19 antibody tests in demand as people worry about immunity. The tests help some people decide which precautions to take to curb the spread of COVID-19, but doctors say it isn't known what level of antibodies effectively prevents infection or a severe case. Wall Street Journal U.S. Business. November 24. 5:30 America New York, U.S. households likely increased spending. U.S. consumers likely boosted spending in October, helping to power the broader economic recovery as businesses step up investment and the labor market tightens.
Daily FX Market News. November 24. 5:30 America New York, Natural Gas Outlook. U.S. sanctions on Nord Stream 2 push LNG higher. Natural gas has broken above a key level after weather forecasts and uncertainty around Russian NDS2 LNG supply to Europe supports the U.S. gas benchmark, Henry Hub.
Wall Street Journal U.S. Business. November 24. 5:30 America New York, Target's chief legal and risk officer helps retailer manage bumpy supply chains. The retailer, like many in the sector, faces coronavirus-related manufacturing disruptions and travel restrictions as well as a tight labor market.
Forex Live. November 24. 5:17 America New York. Fitch downgrades China's Yuan for the third time this month. Yuan downgraded from B to CCC. For some context, Yuan has $188 million bonds maturing on the 20th of January 2022 and $500 million bonds maturing on the 22nd of January.